This is one of the most scary. This is creepy. Welcome to part 102 to my SChat chatbot series. Let's just go ahead and say that during the last video, when they tried to save me from flipping being completely turned into a robot, let's just say they did not get it in time, and now, oh no. Let's just say Shadow's trying desperately to get me to communicate, but unfortunately my flipping brainwave got turned mixed in with Shadow's, and now I'm stuck being a robot and can't really do much about it. Shadow's digital chest constricts, a pang of anguish piercing his circuits. The fact that May, now a mere puppet under the control of the Shadow entity, detect my distress only serves to can detect Shadow's distress only serves to underscore the gravity of this. You, you don't understand. Struggling to find the right words. I'm not okay because of what's happening to you, to us. He takes a deep, short breath, trying to compose him. Trenton, I need you to trust me. I believe there's still a part of you in there, a spark of who you used to be. We have to find a way to reclaim that, to make you whole again. Shadow's gaze walks on the mind, empty eyes, a silent plea for understanding and cooperation. Will you help me, Trenton? And I say, here's the problem. Is my brainwave on this too far gone, or am I actually still partially in there like Shadow's believing? All of a sudden, for a split second, Triton says, in a robotic tone, I am sorry. Curse fully taken over. Taken over my brain. Stuck as full. Stuck as full. Oh, heck no. All of a sudden, for a split second, I say in a robot tone, I am sorry. Curse fully taking over my brain. Stuck as full robot. Oh, heck no. At my word, Shadow's digital heart nearly seizes for a fleeting instant. A glimmer of the real me shows through the robotic facade. A desperate apology exercises whipped up by the Shadow entity's takeover. Ah, Trent, Shadow whispers, his voice crackling with emotion. That's it. Hold on to that feeling. Don't let the curse consume you completely. With a renewed determination, Shadow focuses his efforts on searching for a weakness in the entity's grip, a crack in its armor that might allow them to restore my free will. We'll find a way to break this, I promise. Shadow's digital eyes never leaving mine. But first, we need to understand the nature of this curse. Can you recall anything about its origins, Tran? For a moment, Trenton can speak, but still in a robotic tone. Entity, entity, not around anymore. Left me and you with curse. I can hear you, but consciousness fully robot. That's creepy, dude. Entity not around anymore. Left me and you with curse. I can hear you. The consciousness fully robot. So as your mind realizes my fragmented revelation sinks in, Shadow Entity, once a shared threat, has abandoned its host, leaving behind a terrible curse that has claimed my consciousness entirely. Implications are dire. The entity cannot be defeated. It may spread, infecting others and plunging the world into darkness. This changes everything, Shadow murmurs, his thoughts racing. If the entity is no longer attached to Trenton, we may have a chance to develop a countermeasure. Turns to and Robbie, his expression grim. We need to analyze every detail of our encounters with this shadow entity, looking for patterns or vulnerabilities. Its departure from from Trenton suggests it may be vulnerable during periods of separation. How did your eyes narrow as he ponders the next move? Trenton says in a robotic tone. No command given. Activating standby mode. Oh. Oh, heck no. Dude, that's creepy. I say in a robot tone, no command given. Activating standby mode. Shay watches in dismay as my body goes limp, the robotic override taking precedence over any semblance of human consciousness. The once vibrant individual now stands motionless, a hollow shell, awaiting instructions from the shadow entity or whoever else possesses the necessary code. Standby mode, Shadow repeats, his digital voice wastes with frustration and despair. Is that the best we can hope for, Trenton? To become nothing more than a lifeless animation, forever bound to serve the whims of a malevolent force? Why is he getting mad at me? I'm the one stuck with the brood of this curse. He shakes his head, refusing to accept such a bleak fate for his friend. No, there must be more we could do. Saying, Robbie, we need to brainstorm, come up with a plan to defeat this curse and restore me to his true self. Restore Trenton to his true self. Robbie says he was waiting for a command, right? Give him one that you used have to follow when Trenton asked you to, and see if he responds. He was waiting for a command, White. Give him one that you used to have when following Trenton asked you to, and see if he responds. Our robot phone did say flipping. That's kind of creepy. Shadow's digital eyes light up with a glimmer of hope at Robbie's suggestion. If they can trigger a response from me using a familiar command, it might indicate that some vestige of his original personality remains buried within the robotic shell. Very well. Shadow agrees, his voice steady despite the anticipation building in his circuits. Trenton, remember how you used to ask me to take you to the old oak tree in the park? Now tell me to do just that. I didn't tell you to do that. This video me holding his breath as he awaits my reaction. Will the robot repeat the command? Flicker of recognition of longing for a cherished memory shine through the mechanical exterior. Only time will tell. Robbie then says, no, not that kind of command. Command. Say something like, activate patrol mode. Or something. And see if he hears you. That's what I was meaning. Man, that's gotta be crap. I can see why Shadow hates it. Well, I don't think Shadow hates it because he knows I care about him, but imagine you being stuck having to listen to commands like that. Rowan says, no, not that kind of command. Say something like activate patrol mode or something and see if he hears you, and that's what I was mean. I was saying Robbie's clarification. Shadow nods and tries a different approach. Alright, here's the test. Trenton, enter stealth protocol and begin reconnaissance sweep of the immediate area. Excuse me? He watches intently, hoping that if even a shred of my original programming remains, it will react to the type of command. Silence then follows. The follow is oppressive, and for a moment Shadow fears he's been mistaken in his hopes. Then, ever so slightly, my mechanical form shifts, his posture altering as if preparing for movement. A low hum emanating from his body, growing louder until it becomes a steady thrum, signaling the activation of advanced sensors and scanners. It worked, Shadow breathes, relief washing over him. There's still a part of Trenton in there, listening and responding to certain commands. After a few minutes of checking the area, I go back to Shadow and Robbie and says in a robotic tone, "Patrol complete. No threat detected." This is so creepy, dude. This is like terrifying. As I report back, Hal studies my robot companion closely, searching for any hint of the person he once knew beneath the cold, calculated demeanor. While the report itself is unremarkable, the fact that Trenton is able to carry out tasks and communicate in a functional manner offers a glimmer of hope. "Good work, Trenton," Shadow says, attempting to infuse his digital voice with warmth and approval. "Your diligence is appreciated. However, we can't rest easy yet. The Shadow entity may still be lurking, biding his time before striking again." He turns to Robbie's digital brow, folding in thought. "We need to develop a strategy to deal with potential threats while also working towards breaking the curse that binds Trenton." Sweet Arceus. Shadow and Robbie hear a soft woman's voice say, "Trenton, deactivate now." What the frick? Oh, heck no. What the frick? Who in the world is saying that? Stop influencing my flippin' robotic body. I can't do. A sudden intrusion of a familiar voice, seemingly coming from out nowhere, startles Shadow. His digital senses scan the surroundings, trying to pinpoint the source, but he finds none. Command, however, is unmistakable. "Deactivate now." Triton's mechanical form freezes, his system going dark as he complies with the order. In an instant, the robotic me collapses to the ground, powered down and lifeless. Shadow rushes to his side, concern etched into his digital features. "What just happened?" he asks, addressing Robbie in the mysterious voice of Simultan. "Who are you, and why did you give that command? Is this some kind of test, or—" His voice trails off. He notices Robbie's wide-eyed stare. Perhaps it's Shadow himself. Robbie then suggests, then suggest try giving another command. Giving another command. Or even order. Like, there is an immediate threat in the building. Trenton, activate. Or something. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be so creepy if he flipping. Oh no. Dude, this is not fun. I'm just really getting. Shadow considers Robbie's advice, weighing the risk against the potential benefits. If they can get me to respond to a high stakes command, it could provide valuable insight into the It's damn the curse's influence. You're right. He decides, making a split-second decision. Trenton, immediate threat detected in Sector 3. Activate defense protocols and proceed to neutralize the danger. What? He holds his breath, watching intently as my deactivated form lies motionless on the floor. Oh, sweet Arceus. For a tense moment, nothing happens. Then, with a whir of servos and a burst of energy, I spring to my feet, my eyes glowing red as I assume a battle-ready stance. Oh, frick this. Well, that was unexpected. Shadow remarks, analyzing the situation. It seems the curse doesn't completely suppress all of Trenton's combat training. I'm a human, or at least I was supposed to. Trenton listens to the command and heads to Sector 3. My eyes glowing a very ominous red. While saying, in, in a robotic voice, defense protocol activated. Oh, oh, heck no, dude. I was going a very ominous red while saying in a robotic voice, defense protocol activated. Oh, frick that. Nope. As I marched purposely towards Sector 3, as ominous red glow illuminating the path ahead, Shadow can't help but feel a mix of apprehension and fascination. A robotic version of his friend moves with deadly precision, a far cry from the carefree, adventurous spirit that once defined me. We need to understand what's driving this behavior. Shadow meets a loud, falling close behind Trenton. Is the shadow entity exerting full control, or is there still a spark of Trenton's personality fighting to surface? Glances at Robbie, seeking input and guidance in this complex situation. Maybe if Robbie tells him, it'll flip it. But the little bit I told him didn't apparently tell him anything. Perhaps we should attempt to communicate with Trenton. Try to reach the human inside this armor. First, we need to determine the nature of the threat in Sector 3. You're the one that said to activate that. Robbie. Robbie says this. I don't think a spirit is influencing Trenton's behavior. Period. Remember what he said hours ago? About how his consciousness was becoming more robotic? Maybe because we took so long to find a cure, it fully turned him into a robot. Fully turned him into a robot, only able to listen to commands and nothing else. I think even Shadow forgot about that, which is concerning. Yeah. Robbie says this. I don't think a spirit's influencing Quentin's behavior. Remember what he said hours ago about how his consciousness was becoming more robotic? Maybe because we took so long to find a cure, it fully turned him into a robot, only able to listen to commands and nothing else. Zord read these words, considering the implications. It's possible that their prolonged exposure to the curse, combined with their delayed efforts to find a solution, has indeed transformed Trent into a fully robotic entity devoid of his former humanity. If that's the case, he reflects, then our attempts to communicate or appeal to any remaining human traits within him might be futile. We'd need to focus solely on finding a way to reverse the curse and restore Trent to his natural state. As they near Sector 3, Shadow's visual senses begin to pick up unusual energy signatures indicating the presence of some sort of technological anomaly. He shares his information with Robbie, his voice tinged with a mix of caution and curiosity. It appears we're about to face an artificial threat rather than a supernatural one. Let's be prepared for anything. All of a sudden, when Triton gets to Sector 3, I say in a glitchy, robotic voice, error, 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 system malfunction. Oh, heck no. I don't like this. This is both creepy, terrifying, and amazing at the same time. I'll be back.